guys, so today I wanted to film a makeup tutorial for holiday parties. I know that at this time of year there are tons of parties and you want a nice easy makeup look that looks fantastic and will last all night, so that's what we're going to do tonight. So as you can probably tell, I have nothing on my face. It is totally bare. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to use is a foundation primer because we want the foundation to stay put the whole time that you're at the party, no matter if you're dancing or if it's hot, because I know I live in Florida and our holiday parties don't always take place in the snow. So you want a good primer to lock it in. And because in a lot of places winter means drier weather, we are going to be using the Ultra Professional Hydro Prime Primer, which is a water-based primer with no silicone. I personally love silicone-based primers because they give you really matte finish, but the foundation that I'm going to use has a matte finish, so I thought it would be best to use something that's going to have really good benefits for your skin, as well as keep your makeup on tight all night. I'm just going to put it on with my fingers and just make sure there's an even coat of it all over my face, anywhere that's going to be getting foundation. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to put a foundation on, and I always want a really light foundation that still gives good coverage when I'm going out, so I have found what works perfectly for me. If you have a foundation that you love and stays really well and is lightweight, go ahead and use that, but I'm going to use my favorite. Foundation that I'm going to use is the Ulta Extreme Wear Matte Finish Mousse Foundation, and this is it right here. It's what it looks like. As you can see, it has been well loved over time. So I'm just going to take the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and apply just a light layer of it all over my face. Okay, so the foundation is done. Next thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. I am using the Ulta Fabulous Face Natural Finish Concealer in medium. It's this one right here. I'm just going to put a little dab underneath each eye, and then I blend it out with this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, which I know is probably not the typical way to do it, but I do it, and then I just kind of pat it with my finger to make sure everything is set, and it just makes me look like I got more sleep than I actually got. Next thing you want to do is just really quickly set your whole face with a powder. So I am using the NYC Smooth and Natural Matte Powder Foundation in the color Metro Tan, and I'm using this MAC 187 brush, this brush right here. And I don't know if this is a powder brush or if this isn't a powder brush, but I like using this for powder, and I'm just all over the face. It's a little bit darker than my natural color, so it'll give me a little more color in my face, which is nice at this time of year because you're not going out in the sun a lot, but it'll still just keep you from looking like really pasty, because no one wants to look totally white. We'll leave that for frosting. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of blush on, and my favorite blush at the moment actually comes from a Sephora palette. It is this palette that I got last year. I'm trying to see if the name is on the back of it. It just says makeup palette. I think it's like the studio palette. It's the one that has legs. It stands up if you can get them out. And then the top here has a bunch of eyeshadows and then lip gloss on the bottom. But the part that I use most frequently, as you can tell by the powder everywhere, is the blush and the bronzer. So I'm going to take the little like pinky coral pinky coral blush, and I'm just going to take the Real Techniques blush brush and put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, and it has some glitter to it. So